What's good, everybody? I just want to share this dream with y'all. I'm starting to have dreams like I used to, where I can actually feel what's going on in the dream, like to the touch. So, I was on this hill when it started in this realm. I was on this hill with some people, and from the looks of it, we were trying to find a spot to go camping, and I didn't realize we was going to camp somewhere until I parked my car on a hill, and I got out and I looked around. I said, no, I can't park my car on this hill because somebody going to come down and they might just clip my mirror. So I moved my car down and parked it on a side street, and it started to rain a little bit, and the wind was kicking up like fall weather, leaves everywhere. So I get out of the car. It was this woman, real beautiful. It was a woman there. She had long brown hair, and then there was this guy with us. I don't know who this guy was. I don't know who the woman was either, but I just had to say she was beautiful. It was some Italian woman, and she had a backpack on, and she had on some boots, shorts, like some, what do you call it? I'm about to say Savannah. What? I mean, like some, sort of like cargo shorts, but for women. So she had some of them on, and she was like, all right, everybody ready, y'all, let's go. So we walk off, and the cars were safe, so we walked off, and there was this path that we cut through, and we ended up walking to a beach with some pretty sand. And it wasn't your typical beach. This was like some private island, basically. And it was just beautiful, because I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, this is the state that I live in, whatever state that was. But I was like, wow, this is beautiful. This can't be this beautiful here. How come I never seen this? And the more I think about it, this was like a private island. And before I walked to the beach shore, there were all these tan frogs. They were almost the color of the beach, but they were scattered everywhere on the beach in the sand. And if I would have really seen something like that in this realm, I would have never walked on the beach or near, because I knew they would have been jumping. So I started walking to the beach. I said, everybody, look at these frogs. And they all looked, and we thought nothing of it, and we just started walking. And once we walked through them, they all started jumping towards us. And I felt one jump cling to the back of my clothes, and it didn't bother me. So I kept walking. So we walked to the shore, and I'll never forget this dude that was with us. He looked like one of them dudes that would be doing the cliff diving and stuff, and I wanted to swim in this water so bad. Y'all, look, this water was so clear. You know how you walk in a sandy beach, ocean, or a lake, wherever you go, and the water be just all murky well, not murky, just all cloudy from the sand being stirred up from you walking in it. Well, the beach water under the water on top of the sand going into the water. Listen, the sand was not disturbed, y'all. This beach looked like we were the first to ever get on it. But then if I remember, there was boats in the water. When I was standing up top, I was looking down towards the beach, and before I walked past the frogs, there was boats out there, but not like your big boats, maybe like a boat with a sail on it. Like, don't ask me why there was like little sailboats in the water. And then we made our way down there. But once again, when I was down at the beach, this dude that looked like he'd do cliff diving, right before he jumped in, I said to myself, oh my goodness, how can you have untouched beach and people are in it? Like, it was like when people be in it, the boats were in it, the water wasn't moving. But it was crystal clear, y'all. Listen, it was crystal clear. It was pretty. It was like a blue clear. You could see straight to the bottom. And you could see like a little cave hole at the bottom of this ocean, or if you want to call it, but it wasn't an ocean. because you could see from, it was like 100 yards maybe from the shore to the end. So it was a hole in the bottom, and I'm looking like, wow, I would love to jump down and see how far down that go. So the dude jumped down in there. He dove in and swam. No, he jumped feet first. He jumped feet first and started to go down to the bottom of this cave hole. And he obviously had a light on him after that. He had a light on him. And he, like a light so he could see in this cave. So if you ever seen the movie The Cave, imagine that, but on a beautiful scale. So he's swimming through this canal, this tunnel, and it's lit up. And I don't know why I was able to see him down there and I'm up on shore. I saw everything he was looking at. So maybe that person that jumped in there was me, and my soul was up there spectating. So maybe my body jumped in and my soul was spectating, if y'all know what spectating is. And then when he got down in the caves, I'll never forget him swimming up towards like the surface of the tunnel cave, and rocks started to collapse around him. He smacked his head like 4 or 5 times, and out of nowhere came this G.I. Joe looking character in a crunched up form with his fists balled up, coming to save this dude. And I was like, oh my God, he about to be saved. And all of a sudden he swam me back up to the shore and I woke up. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. Love y'all.